very special guest with us today.
Yeah, let's take
This is my Anything Bondian.
Okay, let's have a look.
So let's show you what we have. You can see this in the
Aw.
YouTube. Her name is Cosette, named after the character from Les Miserables.
Of course.
This was, it's been my wife's cat for 14 years.
Can you hold her up a little bit higher? Oh,
Yeah. She's...
This looks great for
Yeah,
YouTube. So this is a great advert for our YouTube channel, by the way, guys. Head
This
over.
will be on YouTube for sure. And so this cat, so she was a rescue cat, but she actually resembles a cat from a James Bond film.
Uh-huh.
Do you know which cat? Well, I mean, if you can see the cat a little better, let me lift her up
Yeah,
even
get
more.
her up there a bit. Oh, wow. Now, I am struggling with this one, Matt. I'm trying to think of the cats. Obviously, there's Blofeld's cat, but that's Snow White. And
Yeah.
so that's a ragdoll, right?
This is a ragdoll cat. Well, probably. At least part ragdoll.
Part
And,
ragdoll.
so now there's a cat. So it's according to the website cinemacats.com. The cat actually in A View to a Kill. It's a cat of A View to a Kill, and it's a Himalayan. It looks very similar to Cosette here. Now this cat
Is that
so
Stacey
it
Sutton's cat?
It belongs to Stacey Sutton.
Yeah.
And this cat's in quite a few shots. The cat's kind of always around in her house.
Yeah.
So
And-
that cat is named Pussy,
According to the food bowl, right?
the food bowl.
Yeah.
So I kind of have my own Pussy. Pussy is a little lighter in color, but still has the same darker face that my cat has.
That's adorable and a proper guest. First cameo for Pussy on the show. Oh, sorry, Gazette. Nice, Matt.
Yeah. I mean, when the cat is sitting on a sleeping Roger Moore, she does actually look quite similar to Cosette.
Yeah. And is she well behaved? Does she sleep with you guys?
She does. She's very well behaved.
Oh,
But
brilliant.
right now, after I let go of her, she's been running around back and forth.
Right. Okay. All right.
She's
Well,
jumping around a bit now.
that's a good spot. Yeah. Cinemacats.com.
Yeah, cinemacats.com, and if you search on there, you'll find A View to a Kill. And I'm sure Blofeld's cat's on that site somewhere. But
Yeah.
it's got a lot on Pussy, so I recommend checking it out. We can put a link in the show notes.
Yeah, we'll put a link down there for cinemacats.com. I'm going on that site straight afterwards. I'm gonna take a look and see what other famous cats have made guest
Yeah,
stars.
find some Russian blues.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm hoping because for the sake of the cats, the Ben Whishaw quote in Spectre, right? Sorry, well, Daniel Craig says that to Q, right? For the sake of the cats. And when they did the press conference for the Bond 25, Ben Whishaw alluded to something to do with cats. And, he was going, well, maybe the cats will be in it. So I'm hoping that, because he's got a couple of cats, that they'll be Blue Russians. And that will make our Blue Russians famous just by osmosis,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, Matt, that was awesome. We got a sponsor. So this show today is brought to you by Strix, and that is spelled Stryx. And again, this is one for the YouTube. Matt, have you got yours there?
I have mine.
You got yours.
Here's
Okay.
the top. It looks like a pen.
It is.
It
So,
looks just like a pen, and it can fit in your pocket just like a pen.
so I should say these Strix is reading off their website. It's rethinking the meaning of men's cosmetics products. We engineer discreet products uniquely for men so that they can easily and comfortably look their best. And what we have been sent by Strix is tinted moisturizer and a conceal tool. So these are not, I think what the idea is behind these products is not for you to all of a sudden start applying layers and layers of makeup, but for those subtle photographs where you want to disguise the odd pimple, maybe you just want to get rid of a little blemish, and these are basically your apparatus to do all that. So Matt, let's talk a little bit about that, and then we'll get on to some Bondian news.
Yeah, I've already tried mine. Have you tried it yet?
I have. I've tried. I've put some on actually. I've put the moist.
I can't see. I mean, your skin's looking radiant.
Thank you very much, pal. So I put some of the moisturizer on, and I was a little worried that the tint might just kind of interfere with the stubble and it will look like really flaky, but it's applied really well. It goes on really evenly, and the packaging's quite cool. I know this sounds like a proper advert, but hey, look, guys, I should tell you,
It is, right?
It is an advert. It helps keeps the lights on. I'd like to buy some better microphones for the show and better tools to actually bring the content to you guys. So bear with us for a sec. But we do actually have an offer for our audience. It's a 25% discount. It's Bond25. So if you go to Strix.com, we'll leave a link in the show notes and in the bio. And if you want to try this out for yourself, then you can get a discount, and that's exclusive for our listeners. And just quickly, Matt, I applied the tint moisturizer. I think it went on really well, really evenly. And I also applied the pen concealer because I've got a bit of a sty going on over my eye, and this has just reduced some of the redness of that. So really happy, and again, quite discreet, looks quite Bondian. No one's going to know that is a concealer. That could be anything pen related.
Yeah, it could be an explosive pen.
Yeah, exactly. If I click this 3 times, who knows? I could turn the toaster on. Anyway,
I think James Bond is going to be needing this because in those recent shots we saw of Daniel Craig, he's had a lot of blemishes.
He has
from all those fights,
and on his knuckles as well. Okay, so that's enough of Strix. They are the sponsor for the show, so do go check them out. They're supporting us, so you can support them as well.